Holy shit, I'm bad at this game, but I'm so sick at this game.
Even if Zach loses this match ultimately, I think he's won my heart just doing hitless Soul Tyrant with like the bare friggin' minimum to get to here.
I think I'm gonna world record by like 4 seconds.
Yes! Yes! Stop being like this. Is that a glitch?
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh, that's it. That's it.
Let's go! We got a record today, boys.
This is crazy.
This is the bingo match of the tournament.
No other square on the board even matters.
This is losable for both of them.
Oh my god!
I can't believe it! I cannot believe it!
What did we...
This did
match of
not
the
just
tournament.
happen.
Incredibly solid run.
Welcome in, everyone. Let me just fix this, make it look the way it's supposed to look. How's everyone doing? Today, we have a real treat. We have Team Kiwifruit versus Surprise Mechanics. On Team Kiwifruit, we have Palm and Quado. How do you guys feel?
Yeah, I'm nervous because it's first match, but it should be fun. I think this will be a fun match.
Yeah, I agree. Bingy.
Bingy indeed. And Surprise Mechanics, how are you?
Bingy.
Bingy! You know what? I don't know what I expected. It sounds about right.
Can I change my response to Binky?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Binky.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. So this is an upper bracket match, so no matter who wins, you guys will both get one more match. Kiwifruit, this is your first match of the game, actually. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Should be fun. You're one of two teams who haven't gone, the other one being the Guardians of the Bench, which is Kara and Alyssa, which, as we mentioned it, Alyssa, on here with comms with me. Well, before we get started, anyone have anything else they want to say or do?
Bingy.
All right.
That's it.
Good luck. I'm going to move you all to your channels, and then we'll just do what we said we'd do. I should have checked that they're both at King's Pass.
Quado isn't streaming yet. Yeah. Quado isn't
He'll
streaming.
be up in a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, actually, I just saw they got the notification. Have we asked them to reveal the board yet?
They reveal the board the second they get in there, so Palm reveal. Palm, make sure we can see gameplay. You guys probably want to see what's happening. Still black screen for you, right, too?
Yeah, it's the block.
Yep, just making sure. Mobile won't show it, that's unfortunate. I'm excited for Binky.
And mobile should be gameplay now. Okay, now it is.
Alright. Perfect.
Confirm.
Thank you for all the
Let
follows,
me
by the
just
way.
confirm Quado is connected to the board.
I think he's already connected, isn't he?
Oh, I
Yeah.
just want to make sure you can see the card. Yeah.
All right. Both teams ready. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And now this is the real stream delay test. Look at me, Valentine.
That is true.
Cyclone, thank you for the follow. Wow. All right, so we have some epic King's Pass action, like usual. So it's time to look at the
Of
board.
course. Well, we have to see if Team Kiwi gets the Lifeblood. That is an important.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that earlier. Do we know why?
Quado has a skin that has something special for Lifeblood. So we'll see. Anyway, I am waiting to see if that will happen. But while we're kind of waiting, I'm going to go over. I've been looking at the board for a bit. And this kind of looks like a really interesting board with the 2 mass center square. They're both just kind of going through King's Pass. So this is going to be just kind of normal gameplay for like the first 5 minutes. So nothing really special will go happen. And Team Kiwi did not get the Lifeblood, unfortunately. But yeah, I always really like 2 mass as a center square. I think it's really interesting. Some lines that I've seen, I think actually bottom left, top right is kind of an interesting line.
Bottom left, top right. CG1, 6 maps, 5k Geo, Shade Cloak. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it kind of looks like there's about 1 dive gold on this board. So it's Talk to Fluke Hermit. So it'd be very surprising to see someone go dive.
Yes, 100%. As much as I like the Fluke Hermit.
Yeah. It's also the early C dash goals are Kill Myla, Crystal Guardian 1, Talk to Emilicia, and Great Slash. I would say those are kind of like the early advantages of going for C dash.
Mm-hmm.
Some more dangerous rows that I was looking at were the other off diagonal kind of looked potentially nerve wracking, but just because a lot of those golds are kind of 3 of them are kind of easy and 2 of them are kind of very, very long.
Interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, for our hands, we have Quado on the left. Quado has run just about everything, has been running Hollow Knight for a very long time, extremely accomplished in a million categories. And then on the right, as we've said many times now, Marcus just got the All Skills 1221 world record and is extremely fast. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise.
Yeah, that's why it makes it a fun match when the hands are both really fast.
Yeah. It's going to be a battle of the brains for sure, too.
Yeah.
Shelby, definitely more new to braining.
Yeah, Shelby's Palm is very experienced. Palm likes to go for lines, so I bet they already have a line in mind at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of their play style. And Shelby likes to be kind of a surprise, hence the name Surprise Mechanics.
Yep. Shelby joined to have fun in this tournament, and I'm not sure she knows exactly how competitive her team is. It's so strong. All she needs to do is learn a little more bingy and mechanics, and they could definitely take down some of the higher seeded teams at this tournament.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Okay, we have both teams skipping False Night, which kind of makes sense because, as I mentioned, there's only 1 dive goal on the board with a lot of early C-dash goals on the board.
There's the elevators in the top left, but that's just, it's not worth it.
You can always come back later and kill False Night.
Yes.
That's kind of the thing. Yeah, you can always come back later and do that if you really need to.
As Rhino says, Palm is crazy aggressive. Now, I don't want to say they're weak. I know that because I mean they're not obviously, but Marcus has not done a lot of things outside of speedruns in a while, which is interesting.
When I've brained them a few times now, and I actually think they're pretty well balanced for just like a bingo hand.
Oh, really?
Like I haven't really seen any like things that would make them, I think, like a worse hand than some of the other like good hands we have in like the bingo group.
The only thing I see on this board that I'd potentially expect Marcus to struggle with would be Hive Blood, because Hive movement plus Hive Knight is awkward.
That is actually fair. I do think Quado would have the advantage for that. I know Quado runs so many meme categories, but also Marcus runs some too. I was looking at their speedrun.com profile yesterday.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so they have done their fair amount of meme categories.
By the way, sorry about the ads on Kiwi's side. I'm subbing to Palm right now.
Quado, right? Quado.
Palm is the one that's live currently.
Palm is live? What the
Yes.
heck?
Yeah, that's why the screen is black. They just share Discord.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, wait, who skipped Soul Catcher?
Surprise Mechanics did.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going straight any percent, technically it is faster.
That is true.
you
And
don't
I
see a
wouldn't
lot
be
of that.
surprised if both teams are rushing any percent.
Yep, with CG1 and Mila on the board, they're pretty safe goals to go for early game. I would also not be surprised to see Queen Station. We have a couple Deep Nest goals. We have Hive Blood, Deep Nest Stag. Wow, a couple as in two.
Surprised to see it's Queen Station on this board. It's not the worst, but
It's just good to have. Anything on the left side of the map, it speeds up. Marmu would be faster.
Yeah. Do you know how long it takes to do any percent versus like Alyssa route or like the Queen Station route?
It's probably about a minute and a half, 2 minutes faster.
It's actually about only 40 seconds.
Really?
It's 40 seconds.
Does that count extra
any percent
geo collection?
This is just if you're purely going to not just going for like getting like the extra seal and you're getting the minimum to enter Crystal Peaks.
Okay.
Palm was doing a lot of timings earlier. So we have both hands in green path. I think the only difference we'll see is if they kill Vengefly King or Moss Knights or rescue the Grub or open the Stag.
Quado does get the double on the Moss Knight. Again, Marcus is mainly a 1-2-2-1 runner, and that Moss Knight has a weird, different hitbox on LP, which makes it kind of awkward if you're not used to it. It is also worth mentioning, I mean, it's still Green Path, but Surprise Mechanics have 2 HP compared to Team Kiwifruit's 5. Oh, and they're gonna go kill Zote. Nope. Other thing. Save Zote.
Yeah, I think I really like. I wonder if we'll see any of them get the green path grub. I really like that grub for like it's a nice early game grub, and you also get about like 40 geo.
Yeah, I used to be a that grub hater, and I'm still a grub routing hater. It's just too much to make my mind think of where 20 grubs are, but that one's pretty good.
I mean, like kind of routing grubs is kind of about getting grubs that are kind of close to just where you are and not really going too much out of your way unless you're going for a specific grub goal like that minute.
Surprise Mechanics at 1 HP. That's a little worrying. It looks like they're buying the Stag.
Yeah.
Not surprising, giving Great Slash. Both teams buying it.
See Team Kiwi getting the journal.
And Mechanics will as well.
Not dying green path.
No, surely
They
not.
do have the Stag, to be fair, but dying in green path has been kind of a meme at this point.
We haven't seen it in a tournament, and I'm very happy to have not seen it in a tournament. I'm also scared to curse it, but, you know.
Yes, please, let's not do that. Let's not commentator curse it.
Well, Team Kiwifruit with a clean fight. We'll just have to see how Surprise Mechanics does.
Okay, okay, so if anyone's cursing it, it's Kara, because she just said Marcus will not die to Hornet.
1 HP, but I mean, it is still Hornet, so. You gotta be. Oh!
Yep. Yep, that's Kara's fault. It's Kara's fault.
Okay, so the good news is they did buy the stag. They can take the stag back. It's faster.
Yeah.
Um.
I knew this was gonna happen. Like the second they go in.
Oh my god.
2 HP, and Kara says Marcus will not die to Hornet.
Oh, they're
They
going
have
the
the
long
stag.
way.
They're
Go
fine,
take the
though.
stag, please, or go to Dirtmouth. Or they can't.
They're taking the stag.
They're not taking the stag.
I don't know what they're doing. They can't go up.
This is panic. They can go to the right. It's much faster.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, Kiwifruit has a massive advantage here. I blame Rhino Feeder for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Specifically. The comms curse is just rubbing off on me.
No, that was Kara. That was all
Yep.
Kara. She specifically comms cursed it this
Couldn't have
time.
been us.
Yeah, it could not have been us.
I wasn't
We were
even there.
careful.
I don't even have my hands on the controller. What can I do? What I will say is Team Kiwifruit is the #1 seed of this entire tournament. To seed the players and teams, we had a 3-line bingo that both teams did. And I just had the same board for everyone. Team Kiwifruit was the fastest. They are machines. And I say this as they're on their 3rd try of ePogo. But they are still really fast, I promise. 4th try ePogo. This is... What have I done to this match? Oh, God.
Oh my goodness, this is...
Alright, they get up there. Surprise Mechanics desperately needs that, so...
Oh my gosh, I am even a little bit lagged behind. I didn't see...
Oh, I'm not streaming in VC.
refresh.
That's my fault.
Oh, duh. Okay. Thank you very much.
And Claw for Team Kiwifruit. Well, Surprise Mechanics don't even have dash. This is absolutely crushing. Making a mistake against this team, I mean, they're going to punish them for it. And Palm is probably the most...
They had the stag, too.
Yeah, that's, again, crushing. Palm, we were talking about it earlier, extremely aggressive brain. He will just... Oh, God, don't die. Thank you.
But you have to think about it. From Palm's perspective, they actually might be nervous because they don't know that Surprise Mechanics had that death in Green Path.
Yeah, which... I mean...
Quado didn't get, like, ePogo first try, and they know how reliable Marcus can be at ePogo.
Yes.
So they might be a bit nervous.
They're still probably going to
that.
play super fast to get to goals as fast as possible.
They're also opening queens.
Mm-hmm.
Which I am a bit surprised by.
I think it's a good play.
Or they're yeah.
Okay, here goes another Hornet fight done for Surprise Mechanics. I should have focused on it. I was way too distracted. I'm sorry.
It's the Hornet fight.
Yep.
I think we're okay. This time they beat Hornet.
Yep.
Last time they died. Okay, now we should see Team Kiwi. They're going to probably stack to Crossroads. And potentially... I guess they're not getting Wellick. Okay, no, they are getting Wellick. And did both teams rescue the grub, or only Team Kiwi?
It's a really good question. I think only Team Kiwi.
Next time the inventory drop, we'll check.
Well, Kiwifruit, where are they headed? Is it a shade skip? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Wait, was Menderbug there and I missed it?
Ooh. Oh, no.
No.
There's so much going on right now. We have Surprise Mechanics on their way to Claw. And we have Team Kiwi fighting Grud's mother, getting ready to shade skip over Blue Lake. They don't have enough money for Shaman Stone.
Yep, that is the real downside of getting Queen Station with this geo routing.
It's kind of countered by if you...
Ooh, nice ePogo.
Okay. it's kind of countered if you kind of bench like Eater and fight the ogres. But I think they're just kind of going for speed. I think.
Yep.
I'm actually wondering what they're thinking right now. I think if they had potentially gotten Epogo a little bit faster, they might not have opened Queens. I think Queens was kind of a backup plan.
All right, let's see what surprise mechanics do here. Now, Mantis Lords is on the board. I would not like to see them go for it right now. Uh-oh. The reason I say this is because if they mark Mantis Lords, it's going to tell Team Kiwifruit just how behind they actually are, and they'll be able to just pick a line and destroy them.
Yeah, that's my thought too.
It's extremely dangerous to do this after having already missed. Like, taking that dive, or that death during dash. Like, they're already so behind. They know that they're going to get Mantis Lords for free. Sure, you get a goal, but, I mean, I haven't looked too much at line pressure.
I'm wondering if it was a spontaneous decision, because Marcus did that kind of explosion pogo where they took 2 damage, and usually they don't actually like to do that.
If you're going to fight this boss.
If you're gonna do something after, they usually do it if they're going to like quit out.
Mm-hmm. It's also worth noting that I don't think it's unlikely for any hand, including Shelby, to say, you cannot hold off on goals. But it's not. Wow. Taking a breath. You're not going to sit there and say, "Hey, do this epogo." You're just going to say epogo.
Usually the hand will ask, like, "Oh, do I need health? Like, or are we quitting out?" It's kind of the same thing with Crystal Peaks.
I've never seen that, actually.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of common. If like if they're going to be doing, if a hand is going to be doing D-Dark after, they might take more damage. D-Dark after, they might try to conserve health a little bit more in Crystal Peaks. Versus if they're just going to quit out afterwards, they're more likely to just kind of like take damage and kind of speed it along.
Mm-hmm. 1 HP Mantis Lords, please don't die. You can actually get a safe. Yep, they know about it. If you sit in the center, you can just get a heal off. It's slightly off center, actually. Kind of like the boards or the screens over the bingo board, if you look at it. Similar placement where you need to be standing, but instead of slightly to the right, it's slightly to the left. I hope that bothers all of you watching, by the way.
I am so relieved. I had to mute because I was so nervous. I was like, I'm like, I can't curse this. Not after it happened to Hornet. Okay.
They aren't auto marking. Okay. Or is it on my side?
think
Nope, they are. It's my side. I had it minimized.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I was nervous. I'm like, wait, we definitely checked that both teams were connected to the board.
Yeah, it's my fault. I had Discord in full screen instead of the window. Team Kiwifruit misses right side rafters.
Yeah. Okay. And Team Surprise Mechanics not grabbing Market Pride because it's not on the board and there's no charm goals on the board, so really no advantage to even getting an extra charm notch from Slubra.
There's no 5 seals on this board, which means they're going to sell all right now. And probably warp to get Lantern. I don't know why they do anything else.
Warp, yeah, I think they're going to just go for CG1. I expect Team Kiwi to. But actually, with Surprise Mechanics has the first goal on the board.
Yep. And as I said, dangerous. We're going to have to see what Kiwifruit does with this lead they know they have. I assume we're going to see CG1 and Mila first.
Yep, CG1. I expect it will be CG1, Mila, CG1, Mila, Emilicia.
That is really smart 3000 geo routing.
Yeah. Oh, yep, and getting those extra masks.
Yep. I had never thought about getting it this early. Wow. That's why they overprep Geo so much. If Surprise Mechanics hadn't died and then done Mantis Lords, they might look a little fast compared to Kiwifruit, who have spent all this time getting that Geo. But goals marked.
As you mentioned, they have Queens, which gives them really easy access to a lot of the Queen's Gardens goals, Marmu, 3 grubs in Queen's Gardens, Trader Lord. And then there's Deep Nest Skulls, there's Deep Nest Stag. And then 8 Mat Pins requires Dreamnail and Trampass. And then we have also Hive Blood, which requires Trampass. So not actually too much Deep Nest.
Yep.
Lots of Queen's Gardens, though.
We don't see a lot of Queen's Gardens ever. Marmu, 3 grubs, those are goals that are almost never marked. And I'm pretty sure they're goals that haven't been marked at all this entire tournament. Thank you for the follow, Oatmeal. Hi.
We have Team Kiwi going for, they're just ignoring grubs. I think they're just going straight for Crystal Guardian. But they do know they have a bit of time because how close can, they're probably really wondering the timing when they did Mantis Lords. They're probably actually very confused by that. Because they're wondering if they did something else before Mantis Lords. That's probably what Team Kiwi is concerned about, because they don't know about the death.
There's just about no death. That's more punishing than that one. It is even more.
It had the stag, so it could have actually been worse. They just didn't use it.
Yep. That was tragic.
Yeah.
Column 1 would be interesting. I mean, I think it's pretty good, to be honest. With this lead, you already have one of the elevators. You'd have to go kill False Knight, hit the other elevator, and whatever. But then it's just Trader Lord. But with an advantage like this...
There's a lot of Queen's Gardens goals, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did see Team Kiwifruit potentially finish out that line, like get everything but Trader Lord, and then maybe just go to Queen's Gardens and start doing other goals and get the stag and come back later. Okay, we have Surprise Mechanics getting Dreamnail. On the board, we have a few Dreamnail goals. 8 Mat Pins from Iselda requires Dreamnail and Trampass. Marmu requires Dreamnail.
Lostkin.
Lostkin, Glowing Womb Grimchild.
Yep.
Is there any 500 Essence goals? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Failed Champion. So that's like 5 Dreamnail goals? Not too much.
That's pretty worth it.
Not too bad. Yeah, it's not,
like,
yeah.
It's a fifth of the board, so...
Yeah, no, that's true. Nothing's really early game Dreamnail, though. But it's, like, they know they're kind of behind, so... I wonder if Shelby has, like, a line in mind.
Shelby, in her last match, played very defensively. That was her plan, just play defense. Right now, I have a feeling she'll probably take a similar route. They've already marked 3 goals, and they're just now entering City. She's got to be panicking a little bit. I definitely would be.
And I think we have Team Kiwifruit probably going for Emilicia.
Yep.
I think there's a very good chance of Emilicia right now.
I agree. No reason for Ismas, right? I didn't see much.
I don't think so. Quado's very comfortable with QGA, so...
Yeah.
And ACN.
Very clean tunnel skip. I would love to see the Ismas skip as well, but I'm sure we won't, so... We can talk about how cool the wall climbs are as they go up to Emilicia. And it's marked. Yeah, look at those wall climbs.
So, yeah, I'm actually very curious if we're going to see Team Kiwifruit go get City Crest.
Me too. Heading into City.
But honestly, they might buy the mask there. Oh, I think I have a prediction. I think we're going to potentially see them get the King's Idols in Kingdom's Edge. There's 2 King's Idols in Kingdom Edge that gives so that would give them about 1,600 geo, which really gives them progress towards spend 5,000.
Honestly, well, I guess you're right. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised to see Hornet 2. Also, extremely clean ACN.
Also might do Hornet 2. I think we may also do Hornet 2.
Other than the fumble we saw with Quado earlier. Wait, is talk to Rydun a goal here that I missed?
No,
Yes.
just
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it a goal?
Bottom right.
Oh my gosh, I totally missed that.
They almost went to get the lifeblood. Yeah, I missed it too.
No, Okado's probably sad about that.
This board pressure is
so-
insane. This is
We
5
have-
goals marked already.
You have Surprise Mechanics getting the Rafter Seal and probably selling and going to Peaks after this. But we'll see. Maybe they have something else in mind.
Yep. Palm saw the lead they had and they just ran with it.
Yeah.
They can do any number of things and they're just going to do all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
At
When
this
I
point-
when I looked at this board, I was like, bottom left, top right is the palm line. Especially when you know you have a lead like this.
I mean, I'm still not so sure about it, but honestly, you've played more bingo than I have, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, we have 2 maps pretty down packed.
If I were Palm in this position, and I see someone marked Mantis Lords and I'm already in peak, I am just going to go get as many goals as possible, the fastest ones possible, block lines, and only then will I probably set up a fork for 2 bingos and then get 1. That's my play here.
Yeah. They are just getting goals as fast as possible. But that's kind of just, but Palm really just likes to go for lines.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Surprise Mechanics have
Yeah, they're
sold
going to Cannon's
all...
Edge, getting the 2 King's Idols here. They also have a King's Idol from Crystal Peak, so that's about 2,400 geo. They'll probably quit out of here, or they'll probably quit out of here. And then when we have Surprise Mechanics going towards the elevators.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're probably worried about column 1.
Which they should be.
Which is fair.
The last thing they want in their current position is a Trigger Lord race.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it early. Obviously, it's way too early to call it. But this is such a massive deficit for Surprise Mechanics to try and overcome.
Yeah. I want to see how Shelby plays it, though. Maybe she has something in mind. I think they're going to go False Knight. Oh, did they warp back to Salubra?
No. They took the elevator up, so that's just where they come from.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
But they are going to go do False Knight.
Okay,
They
so
might
they're
have
gonna
benched...
work on-
Did they get the toll bench in City to warp back and just get the... No, that doesn't work anyways.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think
I'm
so.
wrong. I'm wrong.
It's okay.
Don't
We
listen to
have
me.
Team Kiwifruit going for the grub goal, and I think they're also potentially
They're doing
looking-
2 Soul Warriors. That's
yeah,
what
they're
they're
probably
going to
gonna
do.
do 2 Soul Warriors.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised to see them go for dive.
I will say, while we have a lull here, thank you to all the new people who've come in. I haven't really been interacting with you guys yet, but thank you. We have a whole bunch of new people coming in. I hope you're enjoying Bingy.
I see what they're doing.
Thank you for the follow.
They're getting so they actually went, instead of doing, they don't have the elegant keys, so they actually went to go and just talk to City Cornifer and buy the map, because I think they are just hard rushing that diagonal.
Not only that, but if you buy the maps from Cornifer instead of at Iselda, it does save money. So
yeah, well, it does save money, but you have to, for the map to show up at Iselda, you have to kind of beat the area boss, and since they don't really plan on beating Soulmaster, it's just easier for them to go and buy that map there. So now they're kind of they're gonna get the actual 1-2 punch when they buy 6 maps, and then they're probably gonna go and just do 2 masks and spend 5,000 really quick.
Yep, 5,000 should be marked any second.
Yeah. And Surprise Mechanics are gonna get hard saved. Well, actually, I think you can avoid getting hard saved here, but
you can avoid getting hard saved if you don't go through.
That City Crest open as a distraction.
I mean, I don't think it was even just a distraction. Save 3,000 Geo, CG1, and Militia, these are just fast goals. And right now, they're just hitting goals as fast as possible.
Yeah, well, Palm also likes to fake lines as well. That's kind of, there's a lot of metas involved. But we have Marcus now
And
About to use City Crest.
surprise
And we
mechanics have
Team
Marty marked it.
Kiwifruit.
Great
Where are
slash.
Great slash.
Yep. Where's great slash on this board? This is just so much pressure. How much is it? 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. Wow. This is fast. This is just crazy speed from Team Kiwifruit. I don't think I've seen anything rivaling this in this tournament so far.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the other team died in Green Path.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They
there's
saw
been some
that they could
pretty
just do as
fast
many
hands.
goals as they wanted to, so they just did.
Yeah. These are how these games look when someone dies in Green Path, which is why a lot of time in practice we reset.
Yeah.
If there's a Green Path death, because it kind of feels you get all these goals and then afterwards you realize, oh, they died in Green Path. Great. So it's kind of like it makes
victory.
the win feel like less special. Yeah.
Great slash marked for Team Kiwifruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely tragic, and I am old enough to say that I might have comms cursed that. That might have been my fault. I shouldn't have spent 2 minutes before the fight talking about how people don't die to Hornet. That's on me.
No, Kara said that Marcus wouldn't die.
Stop blaming Kara. Kara is not casting. Kara is just a chatter.
It was a chat curse. It was a chat curse.
Surprise mechanics entering Crystal Peak. Peak singular, no S. Kiwifruit are heading up to the second Soul Warrior right now. Quado's movement has been so fast. I mean, Marcus's has been too, so but they took a route that took him so long to get to Crystal Heart, and of course that death is just going to set him so far behind.
Yeah, I really just wish they had remembered they had that stag.
Yep.
That's just a lot faster.
Thank you, Rana.
I wonder what we're going to see. So we're getting Surprise Mechanics is finally going to get C-Dash.
Nice God Pixel. Swag.
About to kill Norman too.
I'm sure Shelby will have Marcus kill Sean. Yep. I mean, I understand that she's a bit of a vendetta, but I think you kind of need every second here. Kill 2 Soul Warriors should be marked any second. No Shaman Stone even, so this fight is going to be a little long.
Quado's going to handle it though.
Oh yeah.
They've done much worse.
I've beat this boss with nothing but damage from Defender's Crest, so Quado can certainly take care of it.
Much better than me.
Oh, they haven't done the first Soul Warrior yet, so it's not.
Yeah, usually it's you can get Shade Soul for the second one. For the first, you do the second Soul Warrior and you get Shade Soul for the first Soul Warrior.
I don't think it was a mistake, Rhino. They didn't want to fight Soul Master and they wanted the map, so they just bought the map from Corner for There to get 6 maps done.
Exactly.
Ooh, that was, I mean, underplat swag, a little low, kind of scared me.
No, yeah. Palm knows exactly what they're doing. If they think about like every move they're doing. So if they're doing something, it's because it is strategically helping with their strategy for winning this match. I was pretty sure they go to Kingdom's Edge and you might not think, oh, there's nothing in Kingdom's Edge besides Hornet, but they're going to get those 2 King's Idols that basically gives them 5,000 geo and gets them towards 2 masks.
And Bardoon, it's just...
And Bardoon. Oh, I guess Bardoon is also there.
Countering this is so rough. Shelby has 1 line left. 2 lines that she can choose from. And I'm sure Kiwifruit is just going to go block that right now. Probably going to go get Shade Cloak.
Oh, I see. I think,
I don't even know what you do as Shelby here.
So they actually are probably, what they're going to do is they're probably going to kill Hornet 2 and then go get 2 extra masks and then just go get Shade Cloak after that. That's what I expect to see from Team Kiwifruit.
Probably. At this point, there's absolutely no reason to play for a line. All you need to do is get the blocks and you win. I mean, it's 3, 6. It's 9-2. This is. It's actually, I believe, a misplay to go for a line here. I really do.
I think so.
I mean, it's not like it's going to lose you the game, but if surprise mechanics are going to try and counter, okay, yeah, sure, I'm boring, but I'm also optimized.
No,
when
I
you're
think
this
they're-
far
I
ahead,
think
the
that
only way
actually-
to throw is to do the goals that your opponent's going to predict you do.
I think that they're not even sure. It's like Supreme Surprise Mechanics. They're not sure which of the like 6 lines Team Kiwifruit is going for, right?
Yeah, sure.
So they're just trying to they're just gonna go get Lost Kin and hopefully try to think that maybe they're going for row 5.
Yep, or this is a
I
play
don't
to
think it's
bingo
in
line
this
for surprise mechanics. The more of the board you occupy, the easier the game is. Every single time. That's just how it works. When you have all of these goals, they have to worry about the lines. You have to worry about just getting more goals and then more pressure. You can just keep stacking pressure until it's too much. When if you're going to go get a bingo right now, I mean, cool, you'll win. But if your opponent sees it, you're probably just delaying your victory.
So the way that Palm is playing this is that they're going to kill Hornet 2. There's going to be no
Already have super
indication
clean.
on the board that they've killed Hornet 2, right? They're just going to have killed Hornet 2.
Yes, and then they can do extra masks and shade cloak, 1-2 punch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like it's unstoppable. Like once they get 2 extra masks.
I still
assuming
like
that
this.
they're going for anything but Shade Cloak, and there's no really reason to rush Shade Cloak for the other team right now, right?
There
I think
definitely is, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Shade Cloak actually also blocks one of their last remaining lines, right?
Yeah, no, I like Team Kiwifruit's play. I just don't think that they should be going all in on the line, and they're not. Even if you get Shade Cloak here, if Shade Cloak gets sniped, you still have priority on. You can still get Trader Lord. If you do get Shade Cloak, you can do extra masks. If they get extra masks, you're still getting value out of it. You're still getting squares.
Yeah.
That's why I like this play.
Good. Yeah, I think it's like Palm still gets the easy goals, like because Palm is really probably concerned. What is the other team doing? Like they've only marked 2 goals, and we have Surprise Mechanics fighting Lost Kin, which I don't think Marcus will have a problem with.
Yep. Let's watch it though. They do just have white spells. Do they even have Shaman Stone? I can't tell if the skin actually.
Maybe.
All right. Any chatters paying attention to whether or not Surprise Mechanics has Shaman Stone? Surely someone noticed. They do? Okay. Thank you. Wow. Everyone. Okay. There we go. That's what I pay you guys for. Team Kiwifruit, what are we doing in Green Path? Is this Grubs?
Maybe getting Mask from No Eyes?
Yeah, probably No Eyes Mask. I think you're right. Not you, Car. Everyone else,
Grubs.
though. I doubt it's Grubs. So what is
maybe
it, 20?
No Eyes Mask, and then... Well, they actually have Queens. So they can go get that Mask Shard, too.
Yep.
Oh, maybe they're getting money. Maybe how many Mask Shards did they buy?
I have no idea. I'm
They
sure
might
they
be
need it
using
for a
Moss
reason.
money to get the last Mask Shard. That is 1,500.
Yeah. I think this is looking like that
Yeah.
diagonal for the win then. Because it is 1,500 GO for it. Lostkin marked. Good fight by Marcus. White spell.
Yeah. Very good fight.
Lostkin is not super easy. It's so easy to just get in the flow and get comboed at the end.
They are going for that No Eyes Mask Shard. Good planning on Palm's part. Just like they're like, oh, we might as well kill Mossy. It gets you. So they're basically getting 2 halves of a Mask Shard here.
Mm-hmm. So
to have 7 masks.
I guess we're gonna see
have a
4 MS routing from here. Oh, they're getting Queen's Shard
Yeah.
first, and then they'll do 4 MS.
Look at Queen's Master Shard here. Then potentially Gomes or buying one from Queen's.
Yeah. Let's see what Shelby
Or buying
does.
one from Sly.
I have never thought about hitting that lever through the floor before. A single time.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Stealing that. Thanks, Quado.
Probably sack to Dirtmouth and buy a Master Shard, the final Master Shard from Sly.
By the way, I just want to say this will probably be the only bingo match of the day. I was considering streaming afterwards, and I might re-up later with some region locked Hollow Knight. But I got some work I want to do tonight, so I can't do too much bingo directly after this. But we do have another match scheduled for Sunday. That'll be the Guardians of the Bench versus Shaman. Woo! I remembered.
So there, do we have Team Kiwifruit? They're going to kill Malik and get that Mass Shard.
Yeah, of course, Trav. Yep, this is it's hard to watch this game knowing how it started. It's extremely unfortunate. Ooh, missing QGA. Let's see if he gets it second try. That one looks pretty good. Yep.
I think, unfortunately, they're trying to block the one line that Quado is not going for.
Alpha, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't forget your team name. I forgot that your team won. So.
Okay, I'm getting the Gomes Mass Shard.
Yep. See some. Oh. This is What is the benefit of Queen's Gardens here for surprise mechanics?
Marmu.
Oh, they already got the. Oh wait, surprise mechanics. I thought this was Kiwifruit for some reason. I'm like, what are they doing? I thought they were getting 2 master shards. They are.
No, they're just gonna go get a Shade Cloak.
Yep. Let's see if Shelby recognizes it and warps.
I think at this point you have to hope they're not going for it. This is kind of this is why the like Palm kind of sets it up like this, where when he's going for a line, he makes it so that there's nothing else the opponent can do when they're going for their final goal.
Yeah, I usually do that with a nice fork. I like forks.
Yeah.
Here you don't have to do much. Unfortunately, surprise mechanics start out so far behind. I don't even hate the route they took other than Mantis Lords. There's not too much they can do when Kiwifruit can dominate a board like this.
Well, I mean, yeah, they it definitely I think would have been reasonably close if they didn't die to Hornet. And also probably didn't go for Mantis Swords.
More than just
going for Mantis Swords here was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest mistake of the run. Because being that far behind is something, but telling your opponent that you're that far behind is it's a death sentence.
Yeah.
Bingo is more than just playing well and choosing goals. It's an information game. Especially when you're I mean, who cares if it's 3 lines? But when you're in a lockout, what your opponent thinks you're doing is imperative to the actual goals you get. Oh, this is okay. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a really tough arena to do without Shaman Stone.
Yep. This is the kind of match that just feels bad, unfortunately. Now, no team is going home off this. I'm not going to call it, because, I mean, I really should. It's going to be any second now, but
yeah.
Whatever. Surprise Mechanics is going to go to the losers bracket, where they will play, I'll check in a minute. I have the bracket somewhere. You can do exclamation point bracket in chat if you want to see who's playing what, by the way. Thank you, Kara. All right, and that will do it. That is GG's. That is
Yeah.
just. There's no countering that.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
it
it was-
wasn't a
yeah.
super strong game from Surprise Mechanics, but Team Kiwifruit. I mean, even if you don't take that death, how do you beat this? It's so hard.
I think it's more you just can't do Mantis Swords on this board early. It's just really hard to do that.
I mean, still,
Yeah.
they're still fast.
Oh yeah, I mean both teams are fast though. Like Jackman, like Marcus has the all skills world record. I think it was it was really good. They both played. Quado played really well as well. I think it was. I don't know. I don't know if they could. I wonder if they could have came back from the Hornet death if they didn't do Mantis Swords.
All right, both teams are ready to be pulled in, so here we go. Welcome in, everyone. GG's, both teams.
GG.
GG.
So I will. You know what? I have to take responsibility for my actions. I sat there for 2 minutes talking about how no one dies to Hornet 1 in this tournament.
No!
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
it's completely on me. I am so sorry.
Damn it,
I
OJ.
can't believe you did this to me.
No, I still like Cora.
But yeah,
In chat.
that puts you pretty behind from the start, and
Oh yeah.
it was
yeah,
more
we were.
unfortunate watching you forget about the stag too.
Forget about
Eh.
the stack.
But
Oh, I guess we could have gone to Greed Path, huh?
Quado Palm, how do you all feel about your performance?
It was good. I think Kodo played very. It was just E-Poker that Kodo messed up, and everything else was really clean. I think I played well too. Like the Mantis Swords mark makes my life really easy because we just get a lot of C-dash goals.
Mm-hmm. It did give you a lot of space. Quado, I
Yeah.
saw you you up/slash the lever at Queen's Station. That was so cool. I've never seen it done before, but I'm stealing your strats now.
I upslash him and didn't even use it, but yes, that was a quality of life thing.
Well, Surprise Mechanics, how do you guys feel about the game?
We
Had
knew
fun.
going into it we were gonna lose, so we were just kind of having fun. We were just trying to mess around and block you where we could. It was GG pretty much from the get go. You guys marked so much so fast.
Yeah, I mean, dying in Green Path is
Yeah.
insanely brutal in this format. Yeah.
Marcus had a sick lost kin though.
That
VS
was
only.
really
That was
clean.
pretty sick.
Very
Nice.
clean. You also, Quado, had a very clean Hornet 2 with Shade Soul, no Shaman Stone.
Oh, thank you. No, I was more proud of. I first tried AC and skipped like twice.
Oh,
and
yeah. I noticed.
then-
Yeah, no, that was fun. That's an interesting board. There was a lot of QG, and I don't like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
There was.
Oh, yeah,
There was.
just
Oh,
like
Marmot's there
the
too. Yeah.
board.
Okay.
Yeah, three.
Marmo, Trader
QG goals.
Lord, 3 grubs of Queen's Garden.
Yeah.
There's not a lot more QG you can
Yeah.
actually see other than Watchcloth die, but that can't be on the same board as Trader Lord, right?
Yeah, that is true.
And I think that's basically it for QG. This is like max QG, and none of it was marked.
What did you
Actually,
spend
no,
with
Love
3,000?
King Collector. That would be if you have Love King Collector, then it would be max QT.
Right, true. Continue.
What was your 3,000 on? Because you marked that really fast.
Green Path Stag, King Stag, Queen Stag, Lantern, Mask 1, Mask 2.
Yeah, I was really impressed by that routing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone mark 3,000 Geo that fast. I know people who play more bingo may have, but that was just speedy.
Well, my original plan was like, there's a couple C-dash rushes. There's CG1 and Mila, right?
Mhm.
So initially I'm like, we can give that up and probably get like a lot of money for 5k, 3k, 6 maps, and probably 2 masks. And then like CG1 and Mila don't have any rows. Like you kind of have row 5, but we'll have money for 2 Soul Warriors more than you do. So I'm like, I'll just slow play and take money, and then with Mantis Swords and Dying in Green Path, we just get the C-dash goals too, and it's insanely hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought
But-
that was the palm line.
Which line?
The one that you won by. The one
Yeah.
in King's Pass was like, I
she
think it was
she
the
called
first
it
line I said.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
CG1
palm line.
hurts. CG1 hurts on that line. Like, we shouldn't be getting
Yeah.
CG1, but I was more looking at row 4 for a while.
I see.
Because I figured they'll, if they have to kill CG1, like, that's some time loss. Like, again, I'm assuming that they're just rushing
Mhm.
C-Dash. So if they have to kill CG1, that's some time loss, and then they'll probably go for easier C-Dash goals, so we can maybe get Bardoon, and if we get Bardoon and the idols, like, now we have so much money, and they like, it takes a year to stop anything else in row 4.
Hmm.
Yeah, it does take a year to stop anything else in row 4. But yeah,
It's
I
fun.
really liked the going and killing a hornet, and then getting the rest of the masks, and then going and getting Shade Cloak.
Mhm.
Very classic palm.
Wow. Strat,
Yeah.
thank you for the raid. Wow. Well, I guess I'm going to stay live now. Welcome in. We just finished a bingo match. I think I'm going to be transitioning to something else soon, but we're in post game right now for those of us just joining. I'm glad you had fun, by the way, Shelby. I hope everyone did. Let me take a look at the bracket real quick. It looks like you are going to go on to play the winner of the Shade Summoners and Team Gruz Snacks. We got ads? Dang. That's unfortunate.
Ads.
But anyone else have any more thoughts, anything they want to say about this board or questions?
No, I think analysis is a little harder when you're dying.
Yeah,
doing that too.
basically.
Like, I don't mean to keep harping on that. I'm really sorry. But
Yeah.
it's
Agreed.
just, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, there's no real coming back, unfortunately.
We knew that.
Oh yeah.
Part of it, we were laughing really hard about the hornet thing. We kind of forgot to do the stag. We were we were laughing pretty hard. It's okay. It was fun.
Yeah, GG. Thanks for playing.
Marcus is still a sick hand.
Yeah, they are.
Truth.
Team Cherry is competing. That'd be Math and Gory.
I think that's who me and Quado play.
That is true.
Yep.
They do play Math and Gory.
You play Math and Gory next. That'll be the 1 seed against the 4.
Nice.
All
An
right.
interesting match for sure.
I gotta figure out if I'm still going. How many people I got? A lot. Okay. I'll keep going for a bit. I'm gonna do some like very brief setup for the rest of my stream. I will see you all in a minute.
GG.
All right, I'm back. I picked something. We're gonna be doing region locked Hollow Knight. I've done this once before as a speed run. Now I'm gonna do it as a showcase, and then we're gonna do it as a speed run later. I need to get my stuff set up for this though, just slightly. What am I doing? How's everyone doing? Those of you who remain. Another raid. Wow, thank you for Lonely again for another raid. How are you doing? Region locked, Hollow Knight. There we go. Oh, I need to open the game. I have a lot of stuff to close. I have like 10 tabs open whenever I'm doing bingo stuff. Close. I'm doing good. Okay. So if you are not new here, you'll probably know that we have done this before. Where's my live split? Aha! There we go. But this one's just a showcase. I also forgot the route. I need to pull that up. Honestly, I probably shouldn't do this right now. I don't have a lot of time. And by a lot of time, I mean time at all. I might have to just raid into someone else. I feel bad because I have a lot of people, but I think we are just going to raid. I don't have time to set this up and do a run. Because sorry, I just looked at the splits and saw that when I was speedrunning this, it was 4 hours. So we'll take care of this tomorrow. We will do it tomorrow. Sorry for baiting you all. I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. We're going to raid into visuals. He is doing more true ending prep for GDQ, so enjoy that. I'm sorry I can't keep going. I might re-up later, but there's some real world things I need to take care of. I will see you all in there. Have a good one.